kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Glendale. Fielded in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the deep.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. Oh, nice move. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
His pass intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They do go for it. It's Brady. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball one. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Flushed out right. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, to give to Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Edmonds, the ball
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Buccaneers, 39.
From the gun, it's Drake. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 32. Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. A combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. First down, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. On what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Murray again, 2nd and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Winfield Jr.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Brady now on first down. This underneath for Jones. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A 7-yard.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Complete.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
The 45-yard line.
Again, it's Brady. He gets it in the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
From midfield, here's Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now on first down, Drake again. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, it's Drake. And he stopped immediately there. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. He may try and run for this. And all the way down inside the 5 and 4. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. 2 yards on the touchdown there, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Again, we see Tom Brady and the Bucs set to take over. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to bounce that off of the lead.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Credit the sack there to Chandler Jones. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. This is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Throwing on first down is Murray. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Murray. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. So we have reached halftime with our score. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Throwing on first down is Brady. A dump underneath to Jones. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Jones. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
To go.
Brady gives this one off to Jones.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Tackled at the 20.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Keep on the ground with Jones. Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Brady.
That's complete to his running back, Evans.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
At the Cardinals' 44-yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady over the middle to Evans. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain of 2.
From the gun, Brady.
At the 16.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now Jones. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dime. Nice grab. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Running from the shotgun with Dre. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Shotgun now from Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. All right, good, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 66 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, first league, that is quite surprising. Not many. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he's brought down after a gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Gronkowski got it on the crossing route. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
On 1st down, Brady. Intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
And this is going to be intercepted. score on the final play of the third quarter.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the gun, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams there to make the grab. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Take over 1st and 10.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as how to bring up 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. But at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. And Isabella, 31 yards. And the Cardinals add on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame. Well, I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16.
Back now comes Tampa Bay.
And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Well, this game was decided.
And Brady